Now, before we start today's video, I'd just like to say that only a small percentage of you are subscribed. Now, only 34.7% of you subscribe. So if you're part of the 65.3% of people who aren't subscribed, please subscribe. It helps out a ton. Anyway, let's start today's video. What's up, boys? This is a little bit of a different video because I'm teaching you how to make money in Hypixel Skyblock. So, first is bazzar to AH. So a good flip that I do, which will probably be ruined after this video, is I buy 16 werewolf skins, which cost 207,000. And then I go to the auction house, and werewolf is going for 320,000 because I made that. That's like 113,000 profit per flip. It depends on the prices of werewolf and stuff, but it does rely on the demands. But it still does make really good monies. And another thing you can do is farming. Now, the most profitable farms are sugarcane and netherwort. I have a small sugarcane farm, but I recommend you make it a lot bigger so you can get a lot more monies so that you can, well, upgrade your farms. So that's also passive money is minions, which I am not going to bother to collect, and diamond minions, snow minions, clay minions, and even cobble minions like this actually do pretty good for money. And like this doesn't take that long to get all the resources needed. And then another thing you can do is you can just bazzar flip. Now, okay, Antvenom is in my lobby, bazzar flipping, but okay, but basically, since what he's doing is like you find things with good margins, like grand XP bottles, there is about a 100 coin margin, and you create a buy order for one. You create a buy order for one grand XP bottle, and once that fills, you just sell it off. And because of, oh, see, look, it already, but anyway, what you have to do is you have to, then after that, you go to your orders right here, and then you create a sell order for it, and you create profits just like that. And since Grand XP bottles are in such high demand, it does it so quickly, and that's a really good thing to flip. Another thing is age to bin flipping. So let's say we go to werewolf, go to auctions only, ending soon, 215k, and then if you go back to bin lowest price, it's 320k. Again, a good thing to flip werewolf, but it's gonna be destroyed after this. Another thing to do is just dungeons and hope you get RNG carried so that you can get profits from chests. You should grind F1 so that you have chances to get bonzo staffs, because those are really good for profits. And obviously, when there's like a special mayor, you should do it. Like right now, the mayor is Paul, so dungeons would be the most profitable. Also, remember to always upgrade the things you can upgrade, because as long as because you have to collect these upgrades, because it really helps out a lot. Another thing is to compete in Jacob events. So if we go to the calendar here, and we go to the calendar, and we go to calendar, right now there's no events, but when there's a Jacob farming event, you should look for wheat farming events, because then you can just hop from hub to hub with a rookie hoe, and you can just start mining up all the crops, and then you should at least get a bronze medal. Silver medal is possible, and gold is hard, but if you do it fast enough, you'll be able to get a gold medal. And then you can either sell it off, go to Jacob, and then instead of selling off your Jacob's tickets, you could go here to Anita and buy some of these things that really go for good stuff, like farming for dummies, and this will also help you, get better profits when you farm. And mathematical hoe blueprints will get you special hoes so you can do your sugarcane and netherwort farming. There's an obvious thing is slayers, because RNGesus. Now, you have to be really lucky with slayers, but like I say the most profitable Slayer right now is probably either Sven Packmaster or Tarantula Broodfather, because the Sven Packmaster can just drop an overflux capacitator, and boom, you're set for the next I don't know how long. That gives you like 50 million coins. And if you go for the Tarantula Broodfather, as long as you get Spider Venom, I forgot what it's called, but you can sell it off, and that's always profits depending how much you get. And then obviously there's bin to bin flipping, looking for undercutting things, and someone just lowballed me, but you can look for things that are cheaper than the average price on bin right now, and then you can buy it and resell it. So what I do is I go usually for shadow goggles, because these ones are usually, so shadow goggles 700k, but then the rest of the shadow goggles are like 1.1 mil. So shadow goggles are actually something worth profiting, because look, 700k to 1 mil, like that's 300,000 profits. I'm not gonna do it though, but still, that's 300,000 profits, and it's really worth it to a. You just have to find things that are under the average, and honestly, there's not really much else. You just have to like grind the game. Oh yeah, mining in the dwarven mines and crystal hollows. That always works, except I don't do mining at all. So but if you just mine with good gear, you can get good money. Jade mining with perfect divans is the best thing to do, because with the pristine we'll always upgrade it, but I don't have that money. And then of course you could also try to beg for money, but people then will hate you, but someone might be nice and give you some money. And those are really all the tips I have for you on making money in Hypixel Skyblock. So have fun out there, make some money, and do your best.